So hey guys, I found this video and I'm trying to, at the end here, trying to streamline my life and leave a legacy. So I edited this video of an interfaith group that Annette and I did in the late 70s. And I think it's got a lot of good information and a lot of things that we can talk about. And one good thing is it's got a good video of my mother. And it seems like I turned out like my mother. I agree with her. If it makes people happy, then I want to help them be happy. It just you want to you just listen or whatever. Listen to it and we can talk about it. Thanks.
We have no choice. In our opinion, we have no choice. We are in love, we got married, we want to have children, and we have been raised to religions. And Jesus Christ is this dividing issue.
Currently, 40% of Jews are marrying non-Jews. Jews are very concerned with survival, and this high intermarriage rate really directly affects Jewish survival, and that's why we're so concerned. As a result of that concern, in 1978, the Reform movement in Judaism brought forth its outreach program. This program was designed to bring intermarried couples or couples contemplating intermarriage closer to the Jewish community. We want to reach out to them, we want to help them deal with their own concerns, and we want to enable them to feel comfortable coming close to us. We've set up groups that meet for 8 weeks, and they enable both Jews and non-Jews to understand better the nature of Jewish identity.
If you're clear, more clear than you might be now about what's important to you, what Judaism might mean to you, what Christianity might mean to you, you'll be more in touch with why it's important for you to maintain your own religious tradition. Because it's not, automatic. Two Jews marry, it's an automatic. Whether or not they're going to have Shabbat, we'll come to it. We may not, depending on their own inclination. But it's not an automatic with you guys. Everything you do is going to be put under a microscope.
In my case, because Annette is not Jewish and because Annette believes in Jesus Christ, I have to look at how my philosophy, how Judaism approaches that. And I am going to look at that very carefully. I come from a conservative Jewish background where there was always a real strong sense of Jewish community. When I was a teenager, I became very involved in youth groups. I went to Camp Ramah a lot. I started to keep kosher and wear tzitzits. I really became a believer in Judaism.
Being raised in traditional Judaism, naturally, you would like to continue our faith. We weren't happy, but Annette is a wonderful, wonderful girl, and we love her. So what can I say? So we accepted. We have to be flexible. We want our children. We don't want to lose our children, and that's the important thing. If this makes him happy, that makes us happy, which is what it's all about. And if I could help in any way, I do that. This is, maybe you'd like to, these are our noodles that we put in our chicken soup. I suppose you know that. You didn't know we had that too, did you? Surprise.
I truly believe that we can expose our children to the traditions of Judaism and the traditions of some form of Christianity which we have not decided on. And when that child becomes old enough to decide which they feel more comfortable with on a personal basis, they will decide. It is a personal choice.
It must be so hard for the non-Jews to understand why the Jewish partner here, why it's important to them to be Jewish. Mordechai Kaplan referred to Judaism as a civilization. Some believing one thing and some believing something very different. You think every Jew in this room believes the same thing? You should only come to a congregational board meeting to realize there's 1,000 shapes and ways because no one requires a certain set of beliefs to be Jewish. You don't have to believe in God, full member of the Jewish people. Impossible. Outrageous. You don't have to go to services at all. I don't mean, you know how many Jews don't go to services at all? What makes up this person? What's the baggage that makes up this person who wants very much to be continuing a civilization, and I'm going to refer to it often, not as a religion. Judaism never required a theology to be part of the group. You see, it's part of a group.
We've already had to deal with that issue ourselves because we have a son. And I didn't realize how strongly I felt about being Jewish until the day my son was presented to me.
The question
And-
really arises all at once. You've got to decide.
That child was going to have a bris, and there was no question in my mind that my son, it wasn't our son, my son was going to have a bris.
And you didn't say, I really think this is important, and if you allow me to have my child go through a bris, I will allow you something. That to me is important. Annette has a need for things, and I can say, what are your needs? And if I do that, then she can say to me, what are your needs?
I really understand what you just said, and we have not looked at each other and asked each other what we need. Even though Michael says, gee, I'd like to do it like Ira and Annette are, it's still very cut and dry for him, because doing it like you are for Michael means he wins. It means the kids, no, it means the kids are Catholic.